All right guys, video number 2, and I'll show you what I'm doing today. So you can't really see it very well, the yellow line, but ran some poly wire with some different types of posts, and this is what we call the new ground field, and it's about 20 acres, and it's honestly our best hay pasture on the farm that we have. But look at what we have here. And for those of you that understand livestock grazing, that is what you want. That is red clover. And even though it's not very tall, this field is full of it right now. And we were back and forth about whether to get another cutting out of it, but we elected just to graze the month of August right here with it and let our other main pasture fields, let them have a break. And hopefully come in here, strip graze it, pull them out, and if we get some rain and maybe the fescue coming back, maybe we can get another grazing in it before winter. But we had some cows. Honestly, it's a little bit thin right now. We kind of have been pushing them hard, and it's been hot, and you guys know that's hard on cattle. But we mainly have Angus, but believe it or not, a lot of the red cattle are up here right now. But this is a first calf heifer right here. She's a little thinner than I'd like her to be right now, but you can see their heads are down, and they cannot get enough of this red clover, and they're going right for it, right? So it pays off to have good forage. And obviously there's not a ton of filth in here, just because of we cut so much hay. And I'll show you how I fixed this paddock. That one that jumped right there, she's an F1, and she's the most nervous thing on the entire farm. I don't know why. She's very calm in the squeeze chute, but out in the field she's a little jumpy. So basically you can see the overgrown pond right there. I have the line running right in front of it, and then it swings down. You can see the top of the white post right there in the distance. There's actually some baby calves walking through there. So that's where I'll water them. Really the only shade they're going to get in this section right now is that section of trees right there. But I want them to have this, probably is about 5 acres. I want them to get as much of this red clover as possible, and there's some fescue and other stuff mixed in with it, so you really don't have to worry about bloating. A couple of our bigger cows right here. Boy, they look the part right now. But they are enjoying this red clover. Believe it or not, a lot of them through there. You can see where the cattle, just on the other side of their bodies is that electric fence, and that's a lot of the calves in there right now. And here's my Hereford heifer right here out of a claim. She did not stick, so I'm going to be breeding her to manifest. But there's nothing like being a grazer and turning them out on fresh forage, especially at a time of the year that's typically hard for a grazer. But it's just so important to keep body condition scores up, because we're going to be breeding right here in November. And you take like this cow right here, we call her Alice. We held her over so she doesn't have a calf this spring, and it wasn't her fault. We put an embryo in late and she didn't take it, but we're going to stick one in her again. And you can tell it's just so much easier for her to maintain her body weight right now. But now 51 right here, you know, that's just a solid Angus cow that we have, and she's growing a big, nice calf, maintaining her body weight pretty good. And she's basically just out here having to get it on her own, and that's what we want to see. So it's a beautiful day. It's not as hot as it's been, but thanks for checking out with us.